rights defenders who were depicted were subsequently killed.
Killings and deaths are continuously occurring. Thousands
Many lives were affected.
reasons that are hidden. But are you open and aware of the truth?
In this unjust system, people are still suffering and people are still fighting for justice. But how detrimental really is being a victim of human rights violation? Meet Felix Dalisay and how he started his experience during the period of martial law in the Philippines.
Wala akong leader nun. So, ang mga umuli sa akin na nakakilala, may kasama silang mga UP police force at mga sundalo. Sinala ako rito sa Campo Crame sa interrogation. So, during interrogation, inali ang katawan ko sa silang may sandalan. Doon na nagsimula yung ano. Kapag may mga tanong sila na hindi maganda ang sagot mo, so may sipa, tadyak, so merong karate chop. Parang mabali na yung ribs ko dito sa tagiliran. Tapos may mga pompyang, kung tawagin namin ay pompyang, yung malakas na tenga, yung sampal sa makabilang tenga. Meron din yung ipitin ng bala, ganyan, didiinan, yung kamay mo, talagang napakasakit. So, may mga kasamahan kami dyan, nasisiraan ng ulo. Meron tingin ng tingin dyan, lalo na yung bagong huli, nabuburyong. Paano ba naman magkakaroon ng healing process sa amin? Yung trauma andyan pa. Hanggang ngayon, dala-dala namin yan. Ang pinakamatindi rito, yung trauma Yung maalala ko rin nangyari sa akin.
But despite how detrimental human rights violation is, it is still occurring and highly evident today.
Thousands have been killed since 2016, when the so-called war on drugs was launched. We've also managed to document the killings of at least 248 human rights defenders, journalists, trade unionists, and lawyers in relation to their work. We reviewed a lot of government documentation, official figures, data and statistics, photos, videos, including CCTV footage of killings that have been carried out, both in the context of the drug war, but also killings of human rights defenders. And what we found is that there appears to be a real unwillingness to investigate. When the campaign against illegal drugs was launched, it was launched through a command circular that laid out how police operations should be conducted. Now, this circular contained a lot of language that almost encouraged violations of due process. Terms such as negation and neutralization of drug suspects were used. This ominous-sounding language was never really defined in this command circular, but this language, coupled with verbal encouragement at the highest level of government for police to kill drug suspects, may have been interpreted as permission to kill.
Hi everyone, I am Matthew Theron, BD as your past PSS Secretary General.
Now, let's go straight to the point. So, what is your experience with social media and how do you think it affects the youth?
So far for me, my experience with social media, okay lang naman siya, hindi naman siya ganun ka-toxic. For me, kasi I use social media to be able to communicate with people, relate information, relay information, and be able to spread and disseminate different activities and projects, especially for past dream. And with regards with social media for the youth, I believe it's a big avenue for students, especially for students in Mindanao and in Davao City, because it allows us to be able to have our freedom of speech. That's very important. Kasi nowadays, marami namang mga people na kulang sa kanila being able to share their part or their opinion on a matter. Tapos, hindi talaga assured na pakinggan sila lahat. But they were able to, and they were allowed by using social media to be able to share their inputs. And I believe social media has brought a lot of good and advantages for us, especially for youth.
Have you seen an instance of human rights violation?
Yes, I believe I've seen a lot in Davao City, most especially with the unprivileged people kasi sila man talaga yung nawawalan ng human rights kasi we have this kind of or pyramid or something na kung sino yung mas mayaman, they have the power, they have the ability tapak-tapakan ng people. And I, for one, from myself, was stepped down by people na hired pa sa akin, and there are a lot of instances na many lives were affected, especially in Davao City. Their daily living was affected, not just because of those people, because the money, the power, and the connections to violate other people's rights.
So what is your take on our human rights problem here in our country?
My take, it's very severe. I believe that we still haven't solved everything. We haven't solved in trying to lessen the human rights violation because I believe there are a lot of people being discriminated for their beliefs, their sexuality, their opinions without having this thought of each and every one of us has a different opinion, and human rights really needs to be implemented, needs to be strengthened, especially in Davao and the whole Philippines, as it allows us to connect with one another. Kasi walang human rights, I think magkagulo tayo lahat.
Now, as a youth member and a member of a student government, what can we do to help other youth promote human rights through social media?
As a party, I believe marami tayong, we and each and every one of us has the ability to share, to be able to relay information. However, ulit na to for all students, for all people, for attending seminars and leadership training, think before you give. There are times, we know as leaders, we are hurt with the things that they always say na porket nandyan kayo na position, like may power kayo to do this kind of stuff, lahat ng problems pinatama sa amin, pero hindi kami nag-react, hindi kami nag-problema. Hindi namin kinakry, parang manipulate ang people kasi we think before we post. We try to be an example for other people. It's better to be an inspiration to others, formally and hindi ka aggressive, try address to different concerns. And as a youth, as a past member, I believe na maraming ways to be able to communicate. And one of the things that you need to strengthen is connections with people. When you have people, you can be able to relay information that can prevent different violations. And when you say social media, mas malaki ang spread. Mas malaki ang target audience when you say we use social media. I believe you need to be aware. First, you need to be aware of the things that you say, but the things of with the other people's opinion, you need to be careful. You need to be constantly available to listen to other people's perspective and critically think with everything that you do. Kasi pag wala kang critically think, you can't really relay a good message for other people. You can't really be an inspiration, be an example for others.
Davao, the crown jewel of South, was what Davao was supposed to be. But its name is tainted by corruption and human rights violation done by people who are meant to serve Davao, not trample it. But Davao is still not lost and there is still hope. Hope to reclaim Davao and turn it into a shining city. Flawed it may be, but righteous its heart.
But this cannot happen with Davao in its current state. It needs to open its shut eyes and see Davao in its current broken state. Only its people can change, and only when Davao has changed it can inspire others to emulate it as we move to a world free of human rights violations.